was the most I've seen in one spot. Can't get them out. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I said like my new glasses. These are one of my pair of new glasses. Second, the bee problem has been going on for a while now, and I noticed when the automatic feeders dropped their food that everyone was kind of weary about going over to it, where all of these 20, 30, 40 bees are crowding the animals' feeders. They're nervous to eat from, which I'm sure is because they're gonna get stung if they start trying to eat. So I am making bee feeders and bee food, and I have no idea how long it's gonna last. I'm making these lids like this. I have these jars, mason jars. The lids were just the lids that came with the cheap jars that I can't use for canning. So I'm poking those 8 holes down the middle of it. My pot's a little burnt, so it's got some floaty stuff in the syrup, but I'm sure that's okay because I'm sure it's burnt from jam, so it's probably just a little piece of carbon. It'll be fine. But it's in my syrup. This is 1 part water, 1 part sugar. I'm going to dump it into my jars, and my husband is going to make me this board that looks like this, right? And then there's going to be two things on the side, 2 boards on the side like this on the board. So this part, the back part, will get screwed to a tree, and then the jar will go like this on the board, so that way the bees can go in here on the bottom board and eat from the bottom. We're gonna feed them to get them out of our, hopefully get them out of our animals feed. So here's the idea, and let's hope it works. Two more. Okay. Thank you. So here is our sugar water. This is 10 cups of water and 10 cups of sugar. So I'm going to heat it until the sugar dissolves. It'll make a syrup for the bees to drink. And then it fills 4 of these quart jars, I think they're called, the bigger jars. So those are cooling in there, and I need to, it only filled 4 1/4. So I need to do, I'll probably have a half of a jar or a pint jar left over that I can save in the fridge for later to see if any of them are low before we go. I did want to just show that we started setting up for Christmas so that it'll be all set up when we get back. I think tonight we're going to decorate the tree. We have our mantle set up with all of our stockings. My snowman. Then there's reindeer over here that the kids keep playing with. And this piece of garland is going to go like a sash across the front of our tree. But this is our tree. I don't know if I shared it yet. I know I made another video about it, but I think it was turned the wrong direction. But this tree, my husband made one year when we couldn't afford a Christmas tree. It's just furring strips that he ripped in half, And we painted white with some white paint we had. And then he made it so it can all be taken down flat, and we just zip tie it together and it can fold flat. And we just got some plain garland that we wrap it with, and then we wrap the lights around it, and there's our tree. And we've used it, this is our 3rd year using it, and we really like it. He says he's going to redo it so that it's even better next time we do it, but I like it. It's not like anybody else's tree. It's different. And I'll show you later or next time after we decorate it. So, as the sun starts to set, filling up the duckies' water yet again so they have clean water before we leave, even though by later tonight it'll be dirty again. The bees are still on the corn, of course. And it is getting darker, so less of them are here. But we made them a bee feeder, and they are loving it. The last one has been back here for a little bit, and it seems as though they've eaten a lot. And the first, when we came back out to check on them, because when we first put it up here, they weren't doing anything. But when we came out, they were all swarmed on that one feeder. So we brought out 2 more jars. They're still all swarmed on that back feeder, but now at least they're moving to the other 2 as well. My husband says he's got another one of these brackets that he made. It's just like a shelf bracket with the 2 pieces of wood to hold the jars up so that the bees can crawl in and eat from underneath. And we put it on the tree just high enough up so no one can bump it or knock into it. Probably set another one on this tree right here. And I'd like to set up a couple more up front, but I don't think he's got them set up yet, so. But we'll see. I may have to change out that back jar with another new jar from inside. They should be going home soon, though. It's starting to get dark. I'm so happy they're eating this, though. I wish they'd just eat this and not the corn on the ground.